Their attention is on the cross's head, which is stone, where its arms and stem join, a spot that is especially significant because of the findings made by Fred Nolan, the landowner and thorough investigator. In 1981, Fred discovered 5 massive cone-shaped stones on his land, set in a perfectly symmetrical cross, measuring an impressive 720 by 867 feet. Fred was intrigued by this unusual formation and suspected that something important was hidden in its center. His curiosity pushed him to look more, finally locating a 6th stone that resembled a massive human head. The team's research of Nolan's cross promises to reveal not just the likelihood of human involvement in its construction, but possibly the presence of buried treasures or major historical artifacts inside its boundaries. While many have long considered that the mysterious stones of Nolan's cross were set to represent a Templar cross, another idea proposes a far more complex and significant design. This theory argues that the stones were purposefully arranged to depict the Tree of Life, a deep symbol in ancient Hebrew mysticism that represents the 10 spiritual principles or roles involved in God's plan, the creation of the universe. Support for this idea grew as small as stones with unusual flat edges were discovered, neatly set around the cross, matching the growth. These stones, with their rounded backs and flat sides, have patterns that closely resemble face features like eyes and lips. Furthermore, the existence of traces indicating where a little navy sword or naval blade may have been put adds to the mysteries surrounding their location. The theory that Nolan's cross was intentionally built to resemble the Tree of Life raises questions about the founder's motives and beliefs. If correct, this idea might indicate that the area has great spiritual or religious importance, perhaps leading to other findings that give information on the ancient practices or beliefs of the individuals who built it. Mike Quelling and Mark Fugier examine Nolan's cross and discover fascinating elements that might support either viewpoint. Their knowledge sheds light on the nature of the rock formation, raising fresh questions regarding its origins and function. Rick, Charles, and Jack carefully consider the consequences of their discoveries, recognizing the importance of Nolan's cross in their larger context of Oak Island's riddles. As they wait for more developments at the Money Pit, their attention is pulled to this fascinating location where the past and present cross in a complicated puzzle waiting to be solved. The significance of Nolan's cross goes beyond its physical form, acting as a symbol of the island's rich past and continued search for answers. Whether it signifies a Templar cross, the Tree of Life, or something else completely, its presence on Oak Island continues to fuel interest and mystery. The weathering of Nolan's cross over the years has greatly impacted its appearance, with one team member stating that it looked entirely different 20 years ago. While the other stones in the cross are usually granite and conical in shape, this one is flat, suggesting its own past and function. Rick believes that the arrangement of the stones, particularly the eye, may suggest that it was intended to face a prominent region. While this is their suspicion, they hope that Mike and Mark, the stone masons, will be able to give further information about the stones and their importance. Despite the mystery around Nolan's cross, Rick is realistic about its possibilities. He admits that while it's an amazing find, it's unlikely to lead to wealth or other significant discoveries. However, he emphasizes the significance of beginning somewhere in their search for answers and feels that talking with specialists such as Mike and Mark is the best way to go. The team's approach displays their dedication to conducting a thorough and demanding examination of Oi's riddles. While they remain hopeful that Nolan's cross will give useful information, they are willing to accept that it may not supply all of the answers they seek. Nonetheless, they are determined to pursue every clue and investigate every path in their search for the truth about Oak Island's mysterious past. The next day, the crew chooses to investigate the bottom of Nolan's cross, picturing it straight as a cone-shaped granite block weighing up to 5 tons. This investigation seeks to drive a better understanding of the stone's original orientation and purpose, providing a new perspective on this fascinating structure. All 5 stones that make up Nolan's cross are granite and have a similar form. The crew wonders if they've located a stone that's close enough to what they need, requiring just limited modifications, or if it was the purpose of F moved into its current location, the stonemason's mark for and Mike Quelling. Note that the stone's surface is extremely smooth, unlike any natural granite they had seen before. This irregularity raises issues regarding the stone's origin and history, suggesting the potential of purposeful activity by humans. This rock, at the base of Nolan's Cross, located in the center of Oak Island on land held by Fred Nolan's May Pro Eid, offers essential clues. Its flawless surface against the rough texture of the surrounding granite suggests that it was purposefully cut and put, adding to the mystery and fascination of the location. Rickelgina discusses the significance of the discovery, stating that the stones of Nolan's Cross appear to have been transported a distance and precisely positioned in their current arrangement. The smoothness of the bottom rock contrasts strongly with the roughness of the remainder of the stone, suggesting a deliberate and purposeful change. The team's discovery offers up fresh paths for investigation and speculation. Could this smooth boulder be an important part of a bigger unknown construction or monument on Oak Island? Or does it provide clues to the origin and function of Nolan's Cross, shedding light on the island's mysterious history? As they continue to investigate Nolan's Cross and its surroundings, the crew is attracted by the secrets of Oak Island. Each find, no matter how little, contributes to the hints and mysteries that have long surrounded the island's famous treasures. Their careful approach and attention to detail demonstrates their commitment to discovering the mysteries of Oak Island in a respectful and systematic manner, while the ultimate aim of locating treasure remains hidden. The voyage itself is packed with excitement, discovery, and the pleasure of learning Oak Island's rich and mysterious history. A few days later, Renina, along with the team members and Terry Diver, meet to discuss a stone that Terry believes is not well known, with just a few people, including himself, aware of its existence. Terry describes inviting Rick, Greg Tester, and Dave Blankenship to Oberon, 144 miles west of Oak Island. A year ago, he showed them a collection of sculptures said to be hundreds of years old, including an amazing Christian symbol, a cross with a circle. This discovery raises the idea of a connection between Peggy's Cove and their Oak Island mystery exists despite their geographical distance. Terry describes how he discovered the stone around 4 years ago while looking for historic walls and petroglyphs, which are rock engravings.